So I'm right now in Changi Airport Terminal 3, and I have to confess that I'm faced with a problem on this trip. In this upcoming trip, I'm heading over to Egypt. And you see, the problem with Egypt is that their home currency, Egyptian pounds, is not widely available in Singapore market. I tried finding Egyptian pounds all over Singapore money changes, whether in Raffles Place or Chinatown. But you see, the spot rate right now is Singapore dollars 1 SGD to 37 Egyptian pounds. But there are two issues. Number one, most money changers in Singapore do not carry this Egyptian pound currency. And number two, even if they offer it, it is at a very wide spread. Like 1 SGD is to 30 Egyptian pound. So if you look at it, that is almost a 20% markup from the spot rate, which is just ridiculous. Therefore, instead of overpaying for the 20% markup, I decided to just bring in US dollars, cash, and then gonna exchange some of this USD into Egyptian pounds locally. And then I will just withdraw Egyptian pound home currency at Egypt itself via their ATM with the YouTrip card. For those who are new to YouTrip, it is a multi-currency wallet that I have previously used on my previous trips to China, Japan, and even Malaysia. So previously, Japan and Malaysia, I used YouTrip to withdraw up to 400 SGD worth of local currency from the local ATMs. And it was really fee-free and the whole process was really smooth. The YouTrip app shows you the exact rate at the point of transaction, and there are no hidden FX fees. What you see is what you pay. And for China, YouTrip makes things even simpler because your YouTrip card can be linked to either the Alipay wallet or WeChat Pay. And with just these two mobile payment apps, you can work wonders with China yuan. And I've been a frequent traveler to China, but I have not exchanged any currency from SGD to China yuan. I just depend on my Alipay and WeChat Pay, and the YouTrip card is a perfect fit for this global payment solutions since it has the best exchange rate plus no fees. So I guess it's really advantageous for China because I have not touched cash for many years and I don't have to spend time to go and exchange cash with money changers. All I need to do is just link the YouTrip card to their mobile payment wallets. Alright, so one very important question is why not go for credit cards to earn the miles or cashback instead? And I know that many of you love to do that, to earn the miles, to earn the cashback, to earn the points on spending on the credit card, even for myself. But that is really because we have understood the terms and conditions, we understand the requirements, and we know how to really game the credit card terms and conditions, despite the multiple changes in their terms and conditions over the years of credit card. But let us acknowledge that outside of this credit card world, many of these people, they do not really understand the credit card requirements or prefer not to use credit cards. Hence, the way to really minimize the cost, especially the FX conversion cost or FX spread, is through a multi-currency card like YouTrip. Because you must understand that credit card rewards comes at a cost. And I'm sure you know that banks charge a foreign currency fee of around 3.5% on top of what the spot rate is charging. And that often comes with minimum spend, category restrictions, as well as cap of the rewards. So even if credit cards are giving you miles or cashback, you're paying around 3.5% for it. So example, a $1,000 of foreign currency spent, you're paying $35 extra just to earn the rewards, to earn the cashback. Whereas if you use YouTrip, you're paying $0. No extra charges. And the worst thing is that for certain credit cards, there is minimum spend requirements. So what if you don't hit the minimum spend requirements, you get nothing. And then you still get charged the 3.5% fee. So for non-credit card users, it may be simpler to just focus on minimizing the FX cost through a card like YouTrip. And you can skip the guesswork, make everything simpler, and you can just enjoy your holiday without calculating too much. Because YouTrip will ensure a clean, zero fees overseas spending. Even for myself, if I really hit the maximum cashback cap or rewards cap of a certain credit card, I would also prefer to use a multi-currency card like YouTrip to reduce the fees because my rewards are already kept in other credit cards anyway. So I also want to talk about one competitive advantage of YouTrip, which is transparency and control. And I'm sure most of you already know about the control aspect, whereby you can exchange and lock in rates across 12 currencies right inside the YouTrip app. So even when the Singapore dollars to Malaysian ringgit rate spikes to a good level, I can lock it in immediately, store it in my Malaysian ringgit wallet, and spend on the balance later. No surprises, and you can keep in control of the very strong rate. The transparency comes from the fact that you already know the rates upfront before you even do the conversion, so you can then decide whether you want to go ahead with the transfer. Now let's talk about coverage and cash access, because YouTrip works in 150 plus countries, which is perfect for destinations like Egypt where local currency access may be tricky. And yes, cash withdrawals are free for up to 400 Singapore dollars equivalent per month. And after that, a 2% withdrawal fee applies. That is a big deal, especially when you need cash to pay small shops, to give tips, or even transport options. Plus, YouTrip can be topped up instantly via PayNow, link bank account, MasterCard debit or credit, or Visa debit with no fees. This makes it easy for you to reload your wallet while traveling, even when you are overseas. And if you happen to top up more than you need, don't worry, you can withdraw the balances top up from PayNow or link bank account back to your own bank account. Just to be clear, if you top up via credit cards like MasterCard or Visa, they are not withdrawable. So as you can see now, I'm really right here in Egypt and I really experiences the benefit of using YouTrip all around. I don't have to search for money changes to exchange for Egyptian pounds in local currency. Whenever I need more local currency, I'll just go to the ATM and withdraw locally. And also the fact that I don't have to bring around large amounts of cash, so that's safety and security concern. And the other thing is that they offer really good foreign currency exchange rates. So it's like a triple win. And with the YouTrip app, I can really track all my spending clearly and easily if I want to collate my expenses. If you're traveling really soon, especially in destinations like Egypt, where local currency cash is not really that accessible, I would strongly recommend you to get a YouTrip account for the multi-currency wallet plus the YouTrip card so that it can make your whole travel much easier and safer. To get a YouTrip account, you can check the link in the description where you can set it up with your SingPass easily within 3 minutes and you can start using your YouTrip virtual card immediately. And this is how you can travel smart with the best foreign exchange rates with no fees and no hidden charges, and that is YouTrip for you.